Hello, everyone.
Hi, guys.
I don't know. So far, my internet is working. We'll see how far I get behind because I've been lagging all week on everything I touch. So I don't know. But I want to say hello to a few people. I'm not going to greet everybody. I have moderators will make sure that they greet you, but I'll get a few of you in here. So, Lucky Dog Productions moderators here. Moderators, please make sure you put your links in the chat at some point during the stream. Hello, Iggy Threadgood. Aaron Jameson. I talked to him last night, Tanya. I was able to kind of give
Oh,
him a
cool.
heads up of everything that's going on. I look terrible today. I've been, it's crazy. I haven't been doing anything, putting lipstick on or anything for a couple, almost a month now. So I finally decided I need to do that. Mary Jones is here. Thank you for being here. Who else? Greg Travels and Gracie Seeking Adventures. She's been a member for a while. I think it showed up on the YouTube side. I think it's at least a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naj is here. Hi, Naj.
Let's see. Um, it's Kaylee. Kaylee's here. I saw you over on the premiere. Thank you. Thank you everybody for going to the premiere and watching that. Your support on those is like watching a video, and it really helps my channel. So I appreciate that. Um, who else? Let's see. Right now we have 46 people in the room. I'm never gonna get through everybody. Hello, Sean S. I saw Sean was here earlier. Um, Okay, Debbie P. Hello. I'm really that's still in the comments that started before this. Bree is here. Hello, Bree. And Amethyst Hayes, Amy is here. Diane Phoenix, hello again. Let's see. Lillian Tittle, hello. So many good supporters coming to my
Yeah.
live streams and my premieres and
I
videos.
see Mark Wolf in the house. Hi, Mark.
All right, good. Pamela Smith is here too. Alex Smith is here. Lila Gazoo, Linda Barker. I'm starting to get caught up, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tim is here. Mobang Foyu Bucks. He really does know his channel name fits his channel because he shows all kinds of ways to do a living small economically. I can't say the right word, but kind of there. So let's see. Gracie says, was fun last night at the nightclub, LOL, at Amy's Hayes's adventures. Apparently, she had the nightclub going on. I haven't been able to make to all the live stream. I just tried to do it the best I can. I make to one or two a day if I can. Kenneth is here. Thank you for being here, Kenneth. Let's see. Judy Smiley, I think I said hello. How are we doing? Chart Heart. I'm pretty much getting caught up, Tanya.
Yep. Gracie, thanks for dropping that link to the D's store.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna drop a link and after a while, after we talk a little bit about the video that's coming up. Actually, I don't know if I can do that because it's scheduled. Anyhow, if traveling granny comes in, I haven't added you a moderator yet, but I will as soon as I see you come up. I'll have to open the YouTube side. I tried to get your link to work, your channel link to work, but it didn't work. Let's see. Itchy thread good smiley to everyone. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm getting pretty close to caught up. Anyhow, so a lot has been going on lately. A whole lot has been going on. As you guys know, I spent a week working with the filmmakers to do the film that they did on my nomad life. I spent 8 days with the producers and the cameramen and the microphone people and director and producer and all that kind of stuff. Everything's going real well on that. Apparently, they love the content that they created and they're really excited. They want to promote it in the UK. Thank you, Mobake, for you bucks for your super sticker. Let me play you a little clip. Hang on. Let's see. How about this one? Right here.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Bruce, for dropping our link also. Thanks.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so I am caught up, I think, unless it's frozen, which has been
I
known
got
to
to
be.
tell you that that documentary is going to be amazing. We got to see a couple days of filming, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be like better than anything you guys have seen with D yet.
And Tanya and Derek are in the film, just in case you wondered, because
Well,
they interviewed them a little bit.
yeah, but it's going to be great. It's going to be really good. Those people were amazing, by the way.
Yes, they were, and they really accommodated me so well. So they're promoting it in the UK. Unfortunately, it will not be filmed for the US right away. So if as soon as it comes out, if anybody wants to see it, I'm sure I will announce it again on my YouTube videos or my live streams. Once it's out, it's supposed to be out on the March 8th in the UK. So once it's out, all you have to do is email me. I can send you to the link to the video film. It's got, and it's an hour film, but it's got about 15 minutes of commercials. It really is a portion of a series that they have on a TV in the UK. And so they have an ongoing series, and the actor is that what it was great to work with. And anyhow, so as soon as it comes out, I can send you the link with the password so you can actually watch it. So all you're going to have to do is sometime after the 8th of March, send me an email and say, I would like to see the movie. Oh, Iggy, thank you so much for your super chat. Super chat. She said, I got a little emotional in that D speech is
Oh
almost.
yeah.
I don't know about 100%. Sometimes it's really good. Let me play a little clip for Iggy. Iggy, thank you so much. You are always.
I
Thank you
love
so
Itchy
much, Iggy.
Threadgood's name. I love that name, Itchy
I
Threadgood. Such
do
a good
too.
name.
The first time I ever heard it because I remember the movie Fried Green
Fried green
Tomatoes,
tomatoes, exactly.
and I love her name. I love it. I fell in love with the very first time I saw her in my live streams.
That's one of my favorite movies. So right away, I love that name.
Yeah. Did they ever say how they found you? That's a question. Hang on, let's see. Show that. Um, well, apparently kind of sorta, because what they said is a couple years ago I was at Jamie Nomadic Nomadic something, and his band built in Parker, Arizona. And a movie maker came to see me and spend a day with me. And it never really went anywhere. But then this year they said that's kind of what they do is send out what do they call them? People that go out and try to find people that they want to film. So apparently it kind of took off from there. Then they got a hold of me. Of course they knew about me from Cheap RV Living. Cheap RV Living has always put out a yearly video on me. So I'm sure they heard about that and through the Nomad Land, even though I wasn't in the Nomad Land movie. PBS put out a a thing on the Nomadland movie where they showed my box truck in the beginning.
And
So that was
Katie's right. It's scouts. They have scouts they put out. Yeah.
yeah, that's the word. Scouts.
Yeah.
That's what I'm sorry. I got it. I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slow.
But
Actually,
I can't wait to see it put together because I got to see, parts of it being filmed. So like to put it all together into one film is going to be really cool. Really,
yes.
really cool.
Everybody loves Yugi's name. Look at that.
I know. It's such a good name.
Okay, let's see. So, anyhow, so that'll be out on March 8th. And I'm behind in the comments already, but I'm trying. She loved that movie too. Gracie did. Let's see. Yes, one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, it is.
Love
It's a
the
good movie.
documentaries. Can't wait to see your movie, Dee. So that's one thing I want to talk about today. So, of course, the movie is going to show really my life. It shows areas around the Quartzsite, Arizona area and Havasu, and things that we did, and it should be exciting. I don't want to give it all away, but I will tell you it should be a great. Apparently, they were so impressed that they went to the higher ups people. And what I will tell you is a movie on a very popular movie company in the U.S.
Very.
So eventually, I believe it will be out on YouTube because they already have part of those series of films on YouTube. But I can't give out a lot of information about it till after they publish the movie. So let's see. Scouts. Okay, now I know I'm behind. I just saw the word scouts.
Yeah.
uh, Mark thinks Itchy's pretty awesome too.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Let's see if I can kind of get to the comments that are more current. I did see my sister was in here, and thank you for coming.
Where's Ann? Where's
And
Ann?
Anne Holland is in here, or at least she was. And I
Yeah, I
believe
didn't see
she
her.
still is in here. She just had a birthday. She was a Valentine's baby, born
Oh, wow.
February 14th. So I didn't get to talk to her personally on that day, but I did email her, commented on Facebook. So everybody wish my sister a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Anne Holland. She's a very special person to me in my life. I need my sister, and
And she supports a lot of other people too. She's
very,
very
very
supportive.
much so.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now people are saying hello to her. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's been going on with me besides the movie, which is pretty exciting? It was very exhausting, truthfully, but I'm glad I did it, and I think it's going to be cool. Who
It's
knows what?
very cool. Very
Yeah,
cool.
who knows what we'll do for my channel since it's really in the UK, but I imagine I'll get a lot of subscribers from the UK. Anyhow, Sharon A, hello. And she's wishing my sister a happy birthday, and a lot of people are. Okay, so since that, after that, we had the meetup in Courtside. We had a great turnout for our very first meetup. It was a great turnout.
Yeah, it was great.
During the
Really?
meetup, I had a flat tire on my car. So I'm going to share a little bit about what's been going on in my life since then, and it's not been all good. It's been some disappointments and failures, and what have you. But I'm
But
getting
that's
through
what
it.
we do, Dee. We pick ourselves up when we stumble a little bit. That's what we do.
That's right, and I'm grateful because I have a lot of friends and friends that support me through the good times and the bad times. And that's what a real friend is. If you're there for you only when things are going good, Only you're doing great things and they get excited. If they're not there for you through the rough times, that's not a whole lot of a friend. Of course,
Yeah.
on YouTube, we have tons and tons of friends, but some of them have met personally, especially at the meetup. And I've established very close friendships with many of them. So, okay. So, most of you know I got the car after when I went to take care of my husband for a month. He was very, very sick. And anyhow, he ended up passing away. I was supposed to get his car if he ever got to where, hang on, let me mark this one so I can
Yeah, I
see
was
it.
gonna say Linda has a question. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I, I was supposed to get his car, which was a Crown Victoria. That was a deal when I signed over the mobile to him free and clear. And so, but he was kind of suffering from dementia. So he sold it to somebody and was gone. Anyhow, his daughters took care of it in the way they could. So they bought me the Lincoln Town car. But at the time that I told them I would be fine, I didn't realize it had been in an accident. I don't know what kind of an accident it was, but um
Hi,
I'm,
Michelle and Dan.
I'm losing my train of thought. Let me answer Linda's
Yeah,
question.
go
Do you
ahead.
have a head count on your meet of D? Yes, I believe it was about well over 40, a few over 40 people. And so, and a lot of channels, at least 30 of those were channels, people that actually have do content and showed up to the meetup from a lot of different places, from Canada, from Georgia, from, I mean, really all over the place. California, of course, Tanya and Derek were there. So there were people from everywhere there, and was really a great meetup. So let's see um, where I'm at. I'm gonna okay. Let's say hello to whoops. Let's say hello to A to Z Dan. So he's been a very, very good friend, very close friend, and
We
he's
missed him at the meetup. We didn't get to see him this time around. We did
no.
really, Derek really missed him. He
Yeah,
did.
and he wasn't. Dan and his wife Judy had just had
Mhm.
foot surgery. She wasn't feeling well, and then they were just unable to be there for the actual meetup. But they came just before it, dropped off a ton of wood, and and they've been supporting me all the way through. Believe me, they helped me everything. Okay, so anyhow, the car had been in an accident, and little did I know it had some serious problems. So when I first started driving it from California, I realized that I had a little bit of a jerk in the steering wheel every now and then. I had to really adjust. And so when I got the car back here over here to Arizona, I took it in and had a front end alignment done. And so at the meetup, I had a flat tire. And so when I had the flat tire, we were heading to Lake Havasu, and I dropped everybody off and went to Big O Tires, and I had to replace all 4 tires because they all were in bad shape, not just the one that went flat. So they put on the new tires, they never mentioned anything. So I thought it should be okay. But even after the new tires, it was still a little jerky on the steering. So the whole purpose of still telling you this story, people, is that because I was going to trade that car towards the purchase of a minivan, um, all built out by Johnny's Journey. It was Bobby, her sister's van. She owned it, and we were going to do a partial trade. So my car would be a trade-in for the van for a portion of what I would be paying for the van. However, with the steering problem, and it was already a done deal, I thought it was, but the steering problem made me nervous. I knew I couldn't give her that car with the steering issues. So I decided to take it back in and have the alignment checked again and figure out what's causing the problem. Well, I took it back and they told me it could not be aligned. I have a paper here that tells what was wrong with it. So what it needs is new ball joints, both sides, upper and lower ball joints, and also it needs new steering gear, completely done. Adjust the toe and rack and pinions type steering gears and what have you, and all that. And then after I get that done, it can be aligned. So the problem is they want $1,600 to do that work. And the car is probably only worth, including the new tires, only $2,300 right now. By the time I add all that repairs, it's going to be a $4,000 investment. And so there's no way I can trade that car. I just can't do the
You won't
repairs
get
and
out of it what you put in other words, right?
not even close, not even close.
Yeah.
So it's a really nice car. It runs really well. They said it's still safe to drive. Most of the problem I would have is maybe I get quite a bit of wear and tear on my new tires, and I do have to monitor the power steering fluid, but it's still drivable, and I do have a car, so I don't have to drive my house everywhere. Every time I need to go get a loaf of bread or a bag of whatever, jug of water. So I do have a car transportation, but I was really looking forward to having the van so that I go camping in it a few days or a week at a time without taking the truck, because the truck is so big and bulky and it's hard to drive. And when I take it, especially if it's hot, I have to take the generator, which means I had to pull the trailer. Anyhow, so that's the deal on the car. I can't trade it. I'm not going to get my minivan. And I was so almost devastated when I first realized that. And I cried a little bit. But yeah, well, Pamela, she says she would never drive with bad ball joints. I talked to a few mechanics and I've talked to a few people that know about that kind of stuff. They said it's really fine. It's safe. Unless the whole front end went bad, it wouldn't cause a problem. So, but I thank you for your thoughts. Uh, I would be happy to live by horseback, Lily says.
Hi, Marshall.
I
Marshall.
think so. Oops. I think so too. Would love have a horse and carriage. Anyhow, so it was disappointing. Hello, Eileen Toole, and Marshall's here too. I miss a lot of people, but I know my moderators are greeting you. So, um, anyhow, yeah, it was disappointing, but I have a car. I'm blessed. I mean, I have everything I need. I don't have everything I want. Nobody does. But I have everything I need. So I'm grateful. And God has blessed me with so much. And more than anything, I'll tell you the truth. I feel blessed because I have real friends, a ton of real friends. And how many people can say that?
Yeah.
I have so many loyal friends. I mean, Tanya would give me the shirt off her back if you could. And
Yep.
so would Johnny and Blue Wave and Dan and
Yeah.
so many people. I mean, I've made amazing friendships. Anyhow, so okay, so that's one issue. So the past 6 months I've had a ton of things happen. So like about 6 months ago, I had to buy a brand new air conditioner because my old one went bad. And last year is when Dan built the trailer out and I bought the generator and paid for all the trailer and the build and everything. He never charged me a dime to do the work, but still the parts and everything, the materials and the trailer itself were expensive. So I had that expense. Then I had what else? So my fridge went out, so I had to buy a fridge, and then over the summer apparently, because my laptop was only 2 months old when it fell apart, ruined, because the heat apparently caused it to expand, and the whole lid was separated at the seams all the way around the top of the laptop. And the same thing happened to my phone. So I had to replace those in the past 6 months. And then now, and the last thing that fell apart is I have a 3 drawer kind of dresser system under my bed, which I built out. And Johnny helped me to put the face plates on it. It was finished. But apparently the board that goes under the bed, that is a wall to hold the bed and also a wall to hold the drawers, it wasn't secure. And I didn't screw it enough across the top. So it got loose. And when it was traveling, the whole thing fell. So the drawers kind of slid over to the side. It it tweaked all the sliders that the drawers are hooked into. So now I have to rebuild that. And so it's just been like a domino effect. I was telling somebody the other day, it felt like, I know most people know what I went through that year when I was in Ajo, Arizona. But that year I broke my back, broke my wrist, had a stroke, had 4 major eye surgeries, lost my service animal. And this past month, and actually 6 months, has kind of felt like that. It's like everything is happening and everything is a big deal. But let me tell you, people, how do you get through those kinds of things?
Mhm.
That's really what I want to talk about is, how do you cope? How do you cope with big disappointments? How do you cope with big expenses? One thing I truly believe, that is, everything happens for a reason. I believe God is in control. And maybe he meant to for me to learn something through these experiences. I do know one thing: trial and problems help you become stronger. I believe in the letting go and letting God. And so, okay, all these there's things are going on, but I also know that I just have to accept it and not stress over it and cry every day. You know, what happened yesterday is over. Today is a new day, right? Every day is a new day. And I
Yep.
find something positive in every single day, even in the trials. What's the worst about the drawers? Hey, I get some new drawers. you know, what's the worst thing about a minivan? I I still have transportation. I still have a car. I still have a way to get around. It wasn't my truck that fell apart. I still have a home. Um, I had to move into an RV park. That was a disappointment. I didn't want to, but I have everything I need here, and I can come and go as I please. I paid for a whole year's of rent. It's paid till next January. Positive, right? Where are you gonna go for $200 a month?
You have a home
Um,
base. Yep.
I do, and so I mean, really, the bottom line is, if you think positive, no matter what you're facing, yesterday's yesterday. Today is the day that you're living in. Live in today. Live in the present. Don't cry and stress over what happened yesterday. It's done. You can't change it. You cannot change the past, but you can change the present. So make the best of every single day. Every day is you know I go on it. I
Thanks,
guess I'm
Judy.
going on a rant. But okay, I have a question. Was your favorite part of the premiere I just played about the Winterfest in Havasu? I mentioned in my comments on that my favorite parts of the premiere. Hopefully, a lot of people did see it. Um, my favorite parts. I love the metal art. I have metal art in my own little yard here. So I love metal art. I love murals. I really enjoyed the street musicians. So if anybody that did already see the premiere, type a 1 in the chat.
Iggy Threadgood said she loves your rants. We need more of them.
Well, I'll wait to see how many people actually saw the premiere. But what I will tell you is, a lot of times I do a live stream, and I have a pretty good subscriber base. People, I have 18,000 subscribers. Okay, so a lot of those do not come to the live stream. They don't like live streams, and that's totally understandable. Some people can't take an hour to sit through a live stream, and me going back and then watching it, they don't want to sit for 15 minutes while I greet everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Stephanie Emmanuel. She says she's new here, but had emailed D once before. I didn't know. Well, I always answer my emails, so hopefully I did answer that. Anyhow, okay. So, but what I was saying, Tanya? You know, I lose my train of thought. She doesn't know either.
No, you were talking about the premiere and how many people saw that.
Right. Oh, and then while I was thinking about it, I also set up a video about what we're talking about right here for those people that don't come to the live streams. So I have a video coming out on, I believe it's Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So that those people that don't come to live streams didn't hear about these things that are going on. I want to make sure everybody knows how I'm coping with things, and how I still have a good positive attitude. And that's how I keep from having anxiety and PTSD. People want to know how you get through those. How do you keep them from happening? Of course, you still have days when it's bad, but the way I deal with it is to find something positive. Anyhow, so the video is sharing all the things I'm sharing with you, with a little bit more detail and
Yeah,
a little.
you had an idea of taking parts of a live stream too and putting out a video.
Right.
I think that's a good idea for people that
Well,
don't
what I
do
did,
live
yeah,
stream.
I started to do that. In fact, I did a live stream one, and I took one down. I mean, put it into my editing software. But it was so hard to take out all the odds and end conversation and really get to the points that it's hard. So I think what I have to do is do like I did this one. It's the title of the new video is called Why I'm Giving Up My Camping Trailer and Generator. Why I'm selling my camping trailer and
Okay.
generator. So it's going to talk about, I haven't even talked about that yet here today, but it'll give you a lot of more detail of what I'm doing to cope and how I'm handling the situation. So, as you know, because I've just talked about it, I've had a lot of expenses. I'm back in debt again. Not like I used to be, but still my credit card. I have only one credit card, but it's back to being charged up the max. So the way I'm going to deal with that is, since I have a space in the RV park, I don't really need the generator. I have electricity to run my air conditioner. And I haven't used the generator since I first got it. You only used it less than 10 hours. It's still brand new. It's a dual fuel, electric start, champion generator, 4,750 watts starting watts, and 3,850 running watts, and it's a little less when you use just propane. So I decided not to use it with gas for several reasons. One thing is I cannot physically pick up the gas cans and pour them into the generator. Secondly, I don't like to carry gasoline. Uh, and the last reason I didn't want to use gas is because on your gas engines, if you don't use it all the time and it sits, it can become kind of
And your
mucky in the bottom.
And your box truck is diesel, so that's an extra fuel you have to carry.
Right. And so the generator will have to be maintained more if you use gasoline. So I only use propane. Anyhow, so I paid about $800 for the generator. And I feel, because it's still brand new, I feel I can sell it for like $600. So this also, the trailer, I've been invested well over about $2,000 between the materials and the trailer itself for the build of the mini trailer. And Dan did all that work, and I never could pay him. He never expected it, but I never paid him a dime to do the build for me. We worked together, but he did the majority of it. So I feel like, since I know not going to use the generator, I can sell the trailer. And it's a real good trailer. And I talk about it more on my video. So you guys want to go and watch that video. So anyhow, so I'm going to sell the trailer, and I'm going to sell the generator to recoup some of my losses, and just try to catch up a little bit. Mark Wolf says, D and Tanya, you're both blessed, and I'm blessed to meet you all. And we're blessed to know you
Yes,
too, Mark. You truly
definitely.
are a good friend. Very good friend. He's been there for me too, people, in case you don't know it. Anybody that knows Mark, he's such a giver. And so,
Mhm.
you can't tell him no. I mean, how many times has he bought me chocolates and flowers, and bought
He
all,
brought chocolates to all the girls at the meetup. He brought little things of chocolates. They were so
and he
yummy.
bought tons of firewood. We
Yeah.
had a fire
And
the whole
pizza.
time.
And pizza.
Yeah. So he's taken me out to eat so many times, and just always, if I ask him to take me somewhere or do anything, he does it. He can't do a lot of physical stuff. Excuse me, I had a hair on my I had to blow the hair off the computer driving. Anyhow, but he makes it up up for his physical disabilities. He does have disabilities, so it can't maybe work on a car or physically do a bunch of things for you. But I guarantee you, he make it up in love. So
Yeah.
okay, that's enough about
And
Mark. I don't want to interfere.
Kaylee had a important comment. Kaylee says, I suffer from PTSD, depression, anxiety. Being here in lives with this awesome community is helping me a lot. We love you
Wow,
too,
I'm glad.
Kaylee. As
Eh,
you can see, Derek, Dee, we all have medical issues we have to deal with on a daily basis. So yeah, it helps to be in a community of like-minded people for sure.
Okay, Tanny, hang on to go ahead and talk. I'm going to reboot my computer because
Okay.
it's lagging. I can tell right now. So I'm going
Okay.
to try to do this and reload it, I should say. Reload the
Okay.
StreamYard. Hopefully I don't lose it. But you're here, so it's still going.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead and talk.
D helped me out a lot this week. I'm having my some medical issues and kind of having some like I don't know, we're both having issues like personally, medically, And so D called and, she helped me out a lot because I was you get kind of a little bit depressed when you're stuck at home and, you want to be doing something or you have an issue like Dee's had with the car. And so luckily we have each other, and Gracie Seeking Adventures is very helpful too. She's a nurse friend and great supporter. I thank you, Gracie, because she knows, like, I've had a lot of my medical issues. I have dystonia. I have what's called POTS. I have small fiber neuropathy. I have fibromyalgia. And so it's a constant battle with Derek in his wheelchair. But I got to say, this community has been amazing. Like Kaylee said, it helps everybody out a lot when they have somebody they can talk to and other people that they can kind of talk to. And like Dee has Johnny, and me, and I was telling them how you helped me out this week when I was kind of like a little bit depressed, which I don't get depressed. I'm not a depressed person, but it's just some things add up, you know, and you get a little bit sad and you get, and, but you have a community of people that you can talk to and say, you know, what's going on. And then kind of it automatically makes you feel better when you can vent to somebody.
Exactly. In fact, when I talked to Tanya, I was going through a little emotional issue too.
Yeah, we were
And
both
what
kind of having
happened is,
emotional issues.
you would think by our sharing our stories with each other would we bring each other down. It does
No,
just the opposite. What it does is
exactly.
it gets her mind off of her problems, and she gets my mind off of my problems, and then we can talk and think positively and not
Yes,
feel like we're all alone. We know we have support from each other, and we have support in this community.
yes,
Many channels are here to help others. Really, my channel is all about inspiring other people to realize that just because it's have a rough time doesn't mean it's that's your whole life. You can change it. You can find something be happy about and smile about. So that's what Tanya and Derek, because disabilities, they have so many handicaps, between Derek being a quadriplegic and Tanya has having dystonia and all those things, they can really encourage people that realize that they can don't have to be stuck in a house behind a
yeah,
television, never getting out and enjoying life. So that's how they support people. They help people that realize that if they're sick, they have disabilities, maybe they're stuck in a wheelchair, maybe they have a crutch or whatever their
yeah,
physical disabilities are, but that's not the end all. We can
nope.
move forward and still find joy in our lives. So it's almost 6 o'clock, and I'm like I said, if you want to know more about what's going on in a little better organized fashion, because I'm getting up here and I get my mind gets all mixed up. So it'll be a little more orderly in the video. Please watch it on Tuesday or Wednesday. I believe it's coming out on Wednesday at 5 o'clock my time or 6 o'clock my time. Watch the video and comment. And I all I can say is, you guys have made my life so much better than it ever was. Between my faith in God and my friends that I made, and I believe He sent so many of you here for me. He sent me friendship because that was the thing I was really lacking. All my life, I didn't know I was loved. Today, I know I'm loved. I know I'm loved by the people in this camp have never even met in face to face, are so loving and so kind and encourage me and give me words of encouragement. I can get off of a video, watching somebody else's video and see what they're doing. It makes me feel so much better. You know,
And
then
through
I
this
get,
pandemic, when everybody was stuck at home and everybody was, they were missing contact, it was amazing to have this community and everybody that you could call, because you were, a lot of people were stuck. Although we weren't stuck, we just we visited a lot of people, but there were people stuck at home during the pandemic, and
yes,
the community really helped with that.
yeah. And I need a haircut bad, really bad. And I don't want to do it again myself. I did it twice, but I really think I need to go to a beauty parlor and have a real haircut done. So, okay, I haven't done a wheel spin in a while.
Yeah.
So let's think about if I can do this on here. Let's see if I can pull up the everybody. I'm gonna have you type in a comment in the chat. Hang on. Let's see if I can even pull this up. The giveaway tool. There we go. Choose a broadcast right here. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna have you type let's see. Positivity. I'm gonna spell it because it's not easy. Just positive. POSITIVE. And let me put that in there, and it'll bring it up on the StreamYard. Positive. Tanya, if you would type that in the chat so that people can see how to spell it. Let's make sure. Let's see.
It won't let me type right now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll type it, but if my name comes up, I
There
don't
it is.
want.
Gracie typed it. Gracie
Okay.
got it in there.
Thank you. Okay. So Chrome tab. Right here.
And yeah, V got it in. Mary Jones. Yeah, they got it up there.
Okay. So that should be showing on the screen. Let me do it this way. Yeah, that's good. So it's small. I don't know why. It's always so small. Can you see that, Tanya? The word? Okay. It's positive. If everybody types in the word positive, I'll wait a few minutes. Let's see how many people are in there. I'll start collecting. Right now we have 30 entries. And I'll give it a minute or so. And when we're done with this, we'll do a wheel spin. I have not updated my wheel, so I may have to go through and see what's going on there. I might as well pull that up too. Hang on. Let's see. Wheel of names, random. Here we go. Let's see. That's what a phrase. I always have to re-sign in.
37 now.
Okay. So by the time I get this wheel up, maybe it'll be good. Whoops. Okay, let's see. Prize wheel. Okay, there. I got it up. Okay, let's see. So 37 and 39. I think it's been long enough. So we're going to go ahead and draw the name, and we're going to count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have 42 entries. So let's hope this goes well. I hope everybody got the word in. Here we go. Draw. Good luck, everybody. Victor Me Life Unfiltered. All right. Congratulations. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to stop sharing that one. I'll close that one. And then, let's see. I'll have to bring up this one for the wheel. Okay, what I have on here is a co-branded mug by Johnny's Journey. It has both her logo and my logo on it. There's a book of poetry by Red-Headed Riding Hood, a set of stackable bowls, a $15 Amazon card by an anonymous person, a $10 PayPal, a mystery camping gift, a camp hair cap, a beanie by Skeeter, who is Anna, and a camp shower, 5-gallon camp shower gift. So those are the things you can win. I'm going to shuffle this up, Victor, and hope you get a really good one. Okay, one more. There we go. Here we go. Good luck. Did I share that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, all right.
Yay.
All right. You won a beanie by Skeeter. And so what I'll do is remove that. Okay, and you need to email me within a week to claim your prize, and then I can get that email with your mailing address out to Skeeter. So here we go. Let's see. Okay, let me stop sharing that. So congratulations, Victoria. And I think you're going to love your gift because it's handmade and it's made with love. Sometimes we get to send out a gift, but when somebody makes something from scratch, there's a lot of love in it. So that's anyhow. So I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream today. I would thank you for all for coming. We still have 100 people in the chat, but I believe it's been an hour, and I believe Nate Lamb Cloud Adventures is coming up right now. If somebody would please put his link in the chat. I think he's already on, actually. So if somebody would please put his link in the chat, and then we can go over there. I'm pretty sure he's on. Man, I have
Hi,
100.
Captain Jack. I saw Captain Jack come in.
Okay, good. So tell my buddy Derek I said hi today.
I will. It's been a rough week, Mark. I'll definitely tell him.
I love you too, Mary, and thank you, everybody. And I didn't say hello to John Chalker either. I'm glad you're here, Lisa Richards, and everybody. Even if I miss saying hello to you, I'm sorry, but I get kind of have a one-track mind, and
Oh, Amy
that's
says it
why
looks
I'm
like
moderators.
Amy said it looks like Nate's not going tonight.
Oh, okay. So if you know anybody that's going live right now, moderators, please go in and put it in a link. If not, we'll get a little hour break.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
Dream on Wheels. It's Dream on Wheels after that, right?
Right, I believe so. And then after that, I'm thinking it's Paula. I
Yeah.
can't be sure, but yeah. So hello, Tanya Reed. Okay, so thank you everybody for coming. I really do appreciate your support and all your kindness and wasting your time watching me. And
Nobody's wasting time. Nobody's
Tanya,
wasting
thank
time.
you for being there for me.
No problem.
You're special. Everybody, if you don't know Tanya, if you don't have never seen her channel, you need to go over and check it out. Please go check out Van Life Voyages on YouTube. And her and Derek are a riot. They're a hoot. You go to one of their live streams. Derek is always pulling his shenanigans. And Tanya, they go back and forth with each other. It's like it's so hilarious. And they're so goofy. Anyhow, you got to watch their live streams. Plus, they put out very good videos about disability. So, okay. Yeah, dancing buddy. All right. I'll see you all later.
Sorry.
Thank you again.
You
Bye
guys are
bye.
awesome. Love you guys.